Roll the corn. We know the truth now. Peace to my beautiful people from this beautiful land of Tamary. I love you. And I'm in love with you. We know the truth now. Hit the like button. Put where you're from and put the corn in the chat. Put where you're from and put the corn in the chat. Put where you're from and put the corn in the chat. Roll the corn. Detroit in the building. North Carolina. Jerry, York, Pennsylvania, Texas, what up? DD, what up? California, what's up? Goldie, how you doing? St. Louis, Indigo, Niji, what up? Tamary, Young Him, Roll the Corn. Boston, Bosstown, Massachusetts. Mobile, Alabama, Stevie Marshall. What up, Young Him? We know the truth now. Hun boy, what up? What it do, fam? Respect my kicks. Nashville, One Zon, what's up? We up. Farmer Bloodline, Georgia to Florida, what up? Marcus Smith, what's up, brother? Greenwood, Mississippi. J Fly, what up? Django. Follow Django. Follow Django. We know the truth now. Now today, roll the corn. Today I'm going to get back to the old school, right? Go back to the old school. I'm going to go back to the corn because people act like they don't understand what I mean by this corn, right? We know the truth now. What roll the corn mean? I'm finna show you. I'm finna show you because people acting like it ain't got nothing, the agriculture and the corn ain't got nothing to do with high civilization. And that's where we are, a lot of people are lost at that, right? Because it's all about the agriculture in ancient times. I don't care what they try to tell you, it's all about all this other stuff. It starts with a certain thing, right? It starts with a certain thing. Marcus Smith, what's up, brother? Let's get right into it since it's Sunday. I ain't gonna hold y'all up long. Roll the corn. Now, in Egypt, on the walls in Egypt, the corn is there. They act like it's not there. The corn is on all of the offerings. The corn is on all of the offerings of Egyptians and Cushites. There you go right there. Roll the corn. Let me see, can I blow that one up if I got it? Now, Egyptian Museum in Cairo, maize cob and husk, 2000 BC. You see that? Hold on now, that don't supposed to be there. That do not supposed to be there. Why is that there? This is a connection to America that they cannot deny. Right? 2000 BC, maize cob. Whoa, Truth found the real one. They got a real one. Amenemhat and his family. Funerary stela. They got that corn right there. See? He got a black and white picture in the book. I go find the real murals. Roll the corn. Blow it up. Let's go find the real mural. Right here. Same one. Look. Same one. There you go right there. Corn. Now, let's blow it up. That's it. They be repainted and shit. They be repainted all green, but on the old one, they got the yellow on it. They be trying to hide it, y'all, I'm telling you. They trying to hide it that these are people from the land over here. They trying to hide it. Let's keep going. Damn, Osiris. Osiris with the corn. Resurrection. Oh, shit. Osiris with the corn. Okay. This got something to do, all this got something to do with all the same teaching of a people, right? Osiris with the corn. Let's keep looking. There's corn right there. They be trying to take the color off the walls and shit in Egypt. There's corn. There you go right there. Hold on. Right there. There's corn. This corn. Roll the corn. Right there. Acting like it don't exist. Right there. Changing the colors on the wall and the murals. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Hold on. There's wheat. What the hell is that? There ain't no damn barley. There's corn. There's wheat. So you can't say it's wheat. There's corn. Let's keep going. Damn. Damn. There's corn in Egypt. There's corn, people. What else he gonna be? What else he gonna be? Look at the corn cobs. Damn. Let's keep going. Assyria. That's the maize glyph. Right there. That's the corn glyph. Them ain't no damn aliens. These are bloodline from over here. There go the corn glyph right there. This is some type of ancient corn symbol with the one cob at the top on the damn vases in Samaria. Okay, now we got it. Now we get it. These people ain't from over there. These people are not from there. They from here. Let's keep going. There go another depiction of the corn. I'm going to find all the receipts I can find. There go another depiction of the corn. Right there. Right there on top. Let's keep going. Papyrus of the Book of the Dead. The tomb of Neket. Corn all over the goddamn wall. Corn all over the wall. Let's blow it up. Maize. You see it right there? Let's go find the real mural. Right there. What the hell? It's the same one. Look. You see it? It just turned backwards. Right there. Right there. Right there. Now, this is 2000 BC, people. 2000 BC, corn on the Nile River. That bloodline of people came from here. Ain't no way around it. They copper color, they rolling corn. Let me blow that up. Because people like, truth, that ain't no corn. You a damn lie. That corn, big dog. You can stop lying. Look at the damn corn, the kernels. Look at the popcorn. Stop lying. There's corn in 2000 BC on the walls of the tomb of Neket. I got to show y'all who it is so you can understand. The tomb of Neket. Right? Book of the Dead. This real shit. Corn. Corn. Let's keep going. The same way in America, we rolled the corn on that corn roll. They were doing it in Egypt. 2000 BC. Flattening out bread, corn, some type of bread made of corn and corn flour. Same stuff. Stop acting like it's different. It's the same stuff. Let's keep going. Interesting. Corn. Right there. Corn. See it? Corn right there. Here go another mural. This is Hatshepsut. This is Hatshepsut, the one that went to the land of Punt. The one that went to the land of Punt. This is her. This is her. Roll the corn. There go corn right there. Corn right there. There's corn right there. There's corn right there. Roll the corn. Y'all see it? Right there, going across, straight up and down. That's corn. In the tomb of Niket, she said they went to Punt, which is Mexico. Roll the corn. Let's blow that up. There go the corn. There go the corn right there. Now, what else is that? Huh? This is why this corn is important to history, because it shows the people doing a certain thing. Here go the old mural of that one I just showed y'all. But when they clear it up, corn, right there. This is on the walls in Egypt, people. These are murals they repainted on the walls in Egypt. Corn all over the goddamn wall. What's this? Corn all over the wall, people, in Egypt. Whole murals of corn. So how powerful was this crop to feed the people on the Nile and in Samaria also, and the rest of the world? Let's keep going. Old Kingdom corn, Middle Kingdom corn, New Kingdom corn, post-dynastic corn. Corn all through the kingdoms. All of them. Therefore, it came with the people. Let's keep going. Now, this is the Great Lakes area. Our ancient culture was going out this way, going out that way on the river, and going down the Mississippi. Going down the Mississippi, going up at this motherfucker, going over there. Ancient melanated people, leaving the Michigan area where the Great Lakes is, where the copper is at, going over Lake Michigan, going out, going this way, going out, going through the Mississippi, going out this way through like the Carolina area. Roll the corn. This is where the copper is coming from all of these cultures, right? Like this. Let's keep going. Now, what the hell? Corn cob rings. Corn cob rings? Gold corn cob rings, right? Gold corn cob rings. You see them? Found in Greece with the Cretans. Gold corn cob rings found in Greece. Now, you think this receipt ain't the truth? Let me show you if I can find it real quick. I can find a correlation to it, right? It talked about Cretans had gold corn cob rings found in Greece. Hope I can find it real quick. Let me see. Roll the corn. Put that in the chat. Put that in the chat. See, can I find that receipt real quick? Gold corn cob rings with the Cretans. I think I already showed y'all that receipt a couple of times. I might can't find it today. It's kind of old. It's an old receipt now. But they found these gold corn cob rings with the Cretans, the ones that settled in Greece. That culture came from us, and Europa is connected to that. So all of this stuff go together. All of it go together. I might can't find it today, y'all. Let me see. But y'all already know. Y'all already know. I already showed y'all the receipt. But these are the gold corn cob rings that they won't show you. They come from Greece. They were wearing pinky ring gold corn cob rings like this. They said the Minions bought corn and copper to across the Atlantic to the Mediterranean. And they was wearing gold corn cob rings that was found in Crete, Greece. The Cretans, the Minions, the Keftua. These are a sample of the rings, right? Now, this is a maize glyph. That's a maize glyph found on a ancient pottery from the Middle East, from Mesopotamia, the Sumerians. That's corn. At the bottom of this vase is called the Warka vase. This is called the Warka vase. W-A-R-K-A. Research it. The bottom of it got corn all over it. Ancient Sumeria, the so-called aliens, the so-called Anunnaki. Oh, you laughing? Donnie Taker, you laughing? You laughing, Donnie Taker? It's funny, Donnie Taker? That ain't corn, huh? I can show you 3 books showing that same depiction as a glyph for Samaria with corn. See, some of y'all so lost and so ignorant that you think you know everything, bro. But the whole time they've been talking about your people from Tamary is the aliens. The whole time. You don't even, it's artifacts that you don't even know about. You don't even know about the Nineveh corn tablets. You don't know about the Warka vase, corn all over all this shit. You don't know about the Egyptian popcorn bowl. You don't know nothing about all that. You just thinking you know something about some aliens. Them ain't no aliens, bro. Them are melanated ancient mound building culture going from over here to over there. And you laughing. This shit break history, bro. This shit ain't funny. Them white folks done told you all them goddamn lies and you run around here thinking you kicking knowledge. You ain't even scratched the surface. Roll the corn. You don't even know what's going on. I'm finna show you something, bro. This is the ancient Mound Berber god. The so-called Berber mound builders. This they goddess. This they mother goddess. Corn in her goddamn hand. I'm finna break this shit down so cold. You might learn something today. Talking that dumb shit. Roll the corn. I love when people go against my receipts because I bury them. Receipt on top of receipt, on top of goddamn receipt. 18 receipts upside your head before you even pulled out one. This is the so-called Berber mound builders in North Africa who was culturally assimilated later on the Moors. You don't know nothing about that, do you? You don't know the ancient culture will bring the knowledge. And they reusing our knowledge for the agriculture and crops, trying to make it some type of dumbass religion. Let me show you who this became. That's corn, big dog. Same glyph. Let's keep going. That is Afri. Afri is Ibri, which is Hebrew, which turned to Afri. Africans got their whole continent name from our people. What? I ain't done. Afri, Ibri, Hebrew. Go look it up. Why she got that corn if she from Africa? Why do the god of the ancient mound building Berbers got the damn corn? I'm finna show you why. Same symbol. Tanit. That's her name. This is Tanit. Tanit. Cross. Oh, shit. Now I'm finna get deep. I'm finna get deep now. The code finna break right on the live. Y'all finna be like, damn, we know the truth now. Them folks that lied to us so bad, I can't even goddamn look at this shit no more. It hurts so bad. That's the summer solstice. That's where all that mother goddess comes from, this part of the summer solstice. This part of the summer solstice is the mother goddess. Pleiades, Hyades, horns of Taurus. This is Tanit, the Ankh. This is Tanit, the mother goddess, with the corn. You starting to add up now? Is it starting to add up? Do I need to keep going? Let's keep going. Tanit, the mother goddess with the corn, the old ancient corn glyphs. I just showed y'all the same glyphs in Samaria. Why is all this going together? Roll the corn. This is the summer solstice. That's all that is. For the harvest of crops. Let's keep going. Afri. Berber, local Berber mound builder goddess. Her name is linked to the etymology of the word Africa. Damn truth now. I'm the only nigga ever in the world that showed that the name Africa came from a Tamary teaching from America. God damn. I might as well just go on and shut my page down, bro. That's enough. Hope somebody record this shit, because Europe and Africa named after shit we created over here. I'm going to say that shit again, and I can prove it 45 times back to back. Europe and Africa are named after American ideologies of agriculture with the star alignment. The mother goddess came from here. All that mother goddess, Isis, Hathor teaching, all that shit come from here. Because it go right along with this right here. Now you see what I've been telling y'all the whole time? Somebody asked me truth now. Why you not teaching about the hidden spots in America? Because I got to show that we built the whole world, bro. Y'all know I could roll the corn on America all day. I got 40 spots. I still ain't even researched all the way to show y'all. Next week I got 40 spots. But I want to show you where these other people culture come from. Then you'll see how powerful this stuff is. Let's keep going. Afri is Tanit, which is Afria, etymology of the word Africa, people. You see it? We name Africa. They go Tanit right there, which is Afri. Same meaning. Roll the corn. Domesticated corn in Mexico. One cob at the top, people. This is the ancient corn. One cob at the top. One cob at the top. Ancient corn. One cob at the top. Ancient corn in Egypt. The tomb of Niket. Same corn. Let's keep going. You were just laughing a minute ago, huh? Well, that nigga that was just laughing in the comments. Sumar, corn glyph, 3000 BC. The Warka vase, the Warka corn on a stone vase, 3300 BC. Why is corn on a vase in ancient Mesopotamia? You ain't laughing now, is you? Where your giggle box at, nigga? Huh? What's funny? But it ran off. Come your ass on back. Don't block them. Uruk corn. Uruk is a Sumerian city, nigga. corn, 2900 BC, 3000 BC, 3300 BC. What's funny now? Acting like you bout slow. Bro, we woke, bro. We ain't got time to be on this slow ass shit. Get your slow ass on, cause we done moved on 5 times what you know at this point. I don't even talk to people no more, bro. Motherfuckers don't know what they be talking about. Now that I done connected all the dots, I don't want to hear that bullshit no more. These our people. All that shit ours. Roll the corn. All of it is ours. Ain't no aliens coming down. Them folk came over there on ships. They came over there on ships, bro. And they around here trying to make our shit like it's aliens. And we mixed with y'all hunter-gatherers and upgraded y'all DNA. Wasn't no goddamn aliens mixing no DNA. Tamary is mixed with hunter-gatherers in Africa and Europe DNA and upgraded you sorry motherfuckers. And I hate to talk like that, but y'all be acting like y'all kicking knowledge. No, we upgraded y'all sorry ass. Taught y'all how to plant crops and use your brain for something else other than bashing your head upside the rocks. We bought the Hebrew. We bought the way to live, the virtuousness. Cretan. I told y'all the Cretans from here, the Phoenician bloodline from here, all that shit from here. Look at the damn languages. Now, if you come with a Latin or English language, nigga, it come from this. Therefore, this can't be before this. So if you telling me a Creole language, they got Latin in it, is older than that, you done lost your goddamn mind and you don't know what the fuck you talking about. Because that came from that. Now, I've been looking at another theory, and it's a powerful theory. I'm finna show y'all the theory in a second, but it's a powerful theory. What if these alphabets came from agriculture things? These alphabets started with the bull and the plow. That's agriculture. You got a whole language from an agriculture people. It make perfect fucking sense. We were drawing petroglyphs of agriculture things. Then that shit turned into languages. Cause ain't no way in the hell that ancient Paleo Hebrew ain't nothing but two things. Either that first A was a ox or a bull for the plow, or it's a plow itself. So the languages came from the agriculture gods of the world. I'm finna show you. Because I don't just be talking shit. Roll the corn. I like to teach what I'll show you what I'm talking about. Agriculture, the roots of the alphabet. Why you think agriculture ain't what built all this shit? Keep on looking over there and miss the whole point. Agriculture influenced the shape of the letter of the alphabets. Now, it was a nigga on a live talking about Mr. Mean More. I wish I could find you today. I wish I could find you. See, when I pull my receipts, I don't never have nobody around. I'm arguing with somebody who think they know everything, trying to tell me Mr. was more. No, it ain't. That's the plow, big dog. Y'all claiming shit you don't know nothing about. Mr. Mean More and over there eating on the hell it don't. That's a damn plow. These the plow guys, big dog. These ain't no motherfucking Moors. Roll the corn. That's a plow. The A, Mr. Hieroglyphic plow. Seed, basket, plant your seeds. Agriculture started the alphabet. So therefore, the first agriculture people are the Hebrews. Therefore, the oldest agriculture comes from America. Therefore, all that bullshit dead. If I could teach it better, I'd teach myself again. Now you see the lines going straight down? This is the ancient culture from America. This is the first bloodline of them kings. I told y'all the first kings were agriculture people and queens. You can't roll the corn. You can't be no damn chief, no pharaoh, no nothing. You can't feed your people. You ain't no king. You ain't no pharaoh. If you can't teach this knowledge and make the good harvest come in, you're not on top. You learning. You still a novice. Feeding your people the only thing mattered in ancient times. That's how you got wealthy with the crop field. That's how you got spiritual also. These people were putting up trade centers all over the world. Greece, Europe, Tartaria area, Indus Valley, Samaria, Euphrates, Nile, Morocco. Ancient Morocco got mounds out there, big dog. Not from no Moors. Mounds from these bloodline of people. Let's keep going. You see that? That's fire. That is fire. This where the knowledge come from, people. Let's keep going. The Libyan palette with the plow on all of the. This is from Africa right here. The Sirius bird with the plow, which became A, and later on, which they try to say it either come from this or it come from the bull's head. It don't matter. Both of them agriculture. The A-shaped tool seems to be the sacred tool instrument of the gods, the plow. The first gods got plows. We know the truth now. Let's keep going. A-shaped man hoeing 6,000 years ago. The hoe, sound of owl in Sumerian, Enlil's hoe. Now you starting to get it? Enlil ain't no alien. Enlil in the northern hemisphere for hoeing the plowman, the herdsman. It's the same thing as roll the corn. Ain't no aliens, big dog. Them Islamic people told us that dumbass Yaqub story and that dumbass Anunnaki story because Arabs made that dumbass shit up. And we got melanated people out here teaching this stupid shit. Instead of telling you your bloodline from Tamary upgraded theirs, they tell you an alien flew down and did it. So you want to know your real history. Let me explain something to y'all. I've been getting so deep in the books. I've been so deep in the books, bro. Bro, the lie has been going on before Columbus even got here, people. This shit's so deep that Columbus is a conspiracy. The whole damn thing. They want to act like Columbus brought corn back to Europe and back to Africa and shit. All that was by design. You don't even understand it. Because they know that corn what built the old civilizations in Europe and Africa. So therefore, they want to take credit for it and say Columbus brought the corn back. I'm going to show you the receipts. Let's keep going. Enlil. Kai, earth. Lord of the wind of the northern hemisphere. You want to read the glyphs? There go the hole right there. Actual shape of Enlil's hole, bringing an A, shown that he is slightly different design than the Egyptian because he's a little older. The seed feed, shoot sticking out of the top of the hole. This is where you roll the corn with that motherfucker right there. Book up, corn, book up. Now let's go to the murals. Let's go to the murals. Kai, hole, Y'all think there's some type of alien rod? That is a hole, man. You see that? That's a hole. Yeah, you see it? There go the hole. You see it now? Ancient Tamary bought this shit over there. Roll the coin. That's fire right there. That's fire. Let's keep going. Agriculture tool shaped like the letter A appears widely in Egypt art and writing. It was a hoe, a harrow, an at-z plowing tool used to till, open, and rotate and increase the fertility of the ground. Stewards of the land. The hieroglyphs look like an A that is translated to Mr. Now somebody tried to tell me that was more. You a goddamn lie. I knew you were lying. I just ain't had a receipt on deck at the time. I knew you was a goddamn lie. Talking about MR is more. It's showing you that the more was Egyptians. Shut your stupid ass up. I'm sick of y'all with that bullshit, man. Get that bullshit away from me. I don't want no parts of it. Roll the coin. Y'all keep that shit over there to yourself. The whole provocative, mythological point of view, spotlighting many linguistic and symbolic coincidences that convey hidden information about not only the creation of human body, but also the A symbol. For instance, the Egyptian ideograph for the whole is the letter A on its side, and it's called Mr. Amir. Or a more. Oh, shit. Now we getting into the real deal. Now we see what Amir, where you heard that before with? Huh? The land of the hoe? Tamary? The hoe is Amir. America? I'm gonna get my hoe and I'm finna go to the store and I ain't coming back no motherfucking more. Roll the coin, man. It all starts. See, this is the awakening. See, this the real knowledge. This what you need to know right here. Where did these words come? Oh, America come from Amerigo Vespucci. You a damn lie. That cracker named himself after something greater than him. Africanist dude named himself after something greater than him. They try to tell you them white people names. Name the country. Amerigo Vespucci ain't got shit to do with Amir, Mr. the whole of ancient culture. This is where they got their goddamn name from. Symbolism of the plow. Now, why in the hell is Mr. the plow is Amir? The land, the Lord of the plow, the beloved land. It means love in Egypt, the beloved land. They telling you what it is. Your ancestors really telling you what's going on. It's just too much misdirection. Roll the coin. Amir? Okay. That ain't no coincidence. Let's keep going. Tamary? There go the damn plow. Yeah, we know. Yeah. This is $1 million worth of knowledge right here. This is $1 trillion. If you take this knowledge and apply it to the truth, you're going to get to the truth. You take that other shit these motherfuckers lying about, you ain't going to go nowhere. You take that knowledge I just gave you and apply it, your whole history going to open up. Right in your face. You're going to be like, man, these people that changed their names and switched all the shit up. And Egypt talking about the beloved land, the land of the hoe. The hoe come from Tamary. This started the whole damn alphabet. Bro, all, that mean the languages came from here. That mean the crops came from here. That mean the star alignment came from here. That mean the beautiful copper colored people came from here. Okay, let's keep going. Osiris, corn bed. Now what is there right there? What is there right there? What's that right there, people? See, now you got to start understanding symbolism. Now you got to understand the symbolism. That's the Ankh. What's there beside it? Put it in the chat. The damn plow. You get it now? This might be the greatest live on TikTok. This the greatest live on TikTok. This is the greatest shit since sliced cornbread. Roll the corn, there go the Ankh for the summer solstice when the harvest come, and there go the plow that got me there. This your real knowledge right here. This your real history. They took all this and turned it into religion. This your real history right here. This our real history right here. Every last word I'm telling y'all. Let's keep going. This our real history. Now when you understand it, they can't lie to you no more. I'm putting this shit on YouTube, and y'all better goddamn double it up. Now, Hindu corn. Hindu corn. 1100 BC. Hindu corn. You see it? Now we're starting to see who are the Atlanteans, who are the people that bring this beautiful agriculture knowledge and astrology and how to live great to these garbage ass old places that didn't have nothing there but the desert. That is not the promised land. Those are not the promised people. I love y'all, I'm in love with you. That's why I teach it like this. Okay, Han. 100 AD, Han with the plow. China, there go the corn. Han with the plow. Let's go look at Han. We've been saying this shit forever. Han is the Milky Way. Han is the Milky Way. The star alignment for the harvest comes out of the Milky Way. The spring alignment and the summer solstice come out of the Milky Way stars. So therefore, in China, when their last name is Han, it comes from the Milky Way. Ancient Chinese astronomy. We took that shit over there. Same teaching. Sirius, Orion, Pleiades, Taurus, Hyades coming right out the damn Milky Way. The path of souls goes through the Milky Way. Egypt is built after the Milky Way. Cahokia Mounds in St. Louis is built after the Milky Way. Same teaching. Same teaching. Come on now. Roll the corn. Columbus with his garbage ass. Right? Now look. Watch this. They made him to be a hero. They want him to be a hero, an American icon of doing things that he did not do. They say he was chosen by God, hero of the modern era, right? They said he brought maize back to Europe as a savior. You see it? Agriculture revolution of Columbus, corn. They already knew that corn showed the history of the world. So therefore, they want to claim everything great in the world. These hunter-gatherers want to claim it. So Columbus is hooked to the agriculture revolution of Europe and Spain and all that shit over there. But corn was already there. That's why they lied to you in the history books saying corn didn't get over there till he brought it. You a motherfucking lie, Columbus. Y'all want to be the saviors of the planet. Y'all are not. Columbus is way bigger than what we think he is. Columbus is symbolism for YT domination or YT innovations. When they really did not do it, they got to put some type of hero. You see it? Where is it? Hero of modern technology, hero of the manifest destination, hero of the chosen people, the hero of the corn. He want to be the hero. They created this, tried to make this man the hero of Europe by doing things that was already there. You see it, right? Technology. Modern technology at the time was the electric buildings. Modern technology at the time, YT people with corn, they didn't have it. We know the truth. We know the truth now. Y'all get it? Now, I'm looking at this thing a whole nother way. See, now you gotta look at this shit a whole nother way. Now you have to look at history a whole nother direction, right? Because these people already knew what they come to do. They be acting like he was lost. That motherfucker wasn't lost. He wasn't lost. These people ain't lost, bro. Columbus had maps on his ship. So therefore he wasn't lost. He knew where he was going. And they knew what they was coming to do. They knew what they was coming to do from the start. They want to claim a culture of this great area in the world that had never been taken over. So they come with lies to make themselves seem like they built this whole country, but the whole time they was lying before they even landed here. They had already put the plan together to act like he was some type of hero before he even landed here. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. The Seeds of Change. Smithsonian. Columbus. Look this shit up now. Look this up. The Seeds of Change mural of Christopher Columbus at the Smithsonian. They want to try to teach that he brought the seed of change to Europe and fed his people. Therefore, that would make him a king or a pharaoh, or the king and queen that was over him, that would make them some type of the greatest people in history of the European country if you can bring the seed of change and act like you are the one that brought it first, but it was already there. So you want to take credit for feeding a whole nation. Because at this time, in the late 1400s, Europe was still in famine, people. See that? Yes. Therefore, that's where you get the New World Order. That's where the New World Order is. You take, let's go back. This is the New World Order. You want to know what it is? The technology, they want to claim it. Electricity. They want to claim the corn agriculture, the agricultural revolution. They want to make themselves chosen by God. But you ain't nature's chosen people, so therefore you would never be a God if you ain't nature's chosen people. Only nature's chosen people are the gods on the planet, right? Y'all trying to be them people. You see what's going on? This is the layout for the New World Order. The YT man brought the agriculture. They brought the technology. They brought the animal. They brought all of this knowledge. Now this is the New World Order, right? You separate the people from their knowledge. You use their knowledge and make it a New World Order. Y'all keep our ancient knowledge and make it a New World Order. You put it right on the damn money. You put it right on the money. Roll the corn. We know the truth now. I just had to show y'all this, bro. I had to show y'all this. This is what's going on. And I want y'all to study this right here, y'all. Study Tanit and Afri and Ibri, right? Study this. Study Afri, Ibri, Ifri, Tanit. This is where Africa got its name from. This is a mother goddess. They came with the corn. This is a teaching because the mother goddess is a star alignment, right? From a certain people who were doing a certain thing. Y'all didn't create that, Africa. They come from another people from another land. Europa, same thing. Pleiades star system. They come from another land. So, therefore, when I put all these receipts together, I got enough of them to prove it right now. But I'm not through. Because I want to show my people. I'm going to tell y'all something I read in a book that was so powerful. It changed. It made me go a little deeper. It said that the names in Samaria, the names in ancient Mesopotamia, are not from the people that lived there, but the names, those cities were named by different people because the linguistics of the language were different. And I said, damn. Then it came right back and said the names of the Euphrates River, the cities, are just the same linguistics as Mississippi. Interesting. So whoever created Mississippi created the name of Nepal and Uruk because the language, it fits a certain mode. Now it's looking like different people from a different land named those cities over there. Then when I go back and do the research, agriculture built them. Mounds. Corn popping up. Now it all makes sense. Now it all makes sense. Their teaching came from this side of the world over there and started all these great civilizations over there. And it's Phoenicians, Cretans, all that shit, same languages. And now that you know that agriculture influenced the shape of the ancient languages, now you know that we are the greatest people on the face of the goddamn earth. And I ain't dumbing it down for no hunter-gatherer. We are the greatest people. I told y'all it started in the field and it got bigger and bigger and bigger. Any questions? Hop in the chat, man. Joseph, you got a question? I got to take some questions. I can't teach it no better. If y'all missed the first part of this live, please come to my YouTube and watch this over. Because now we starting to understand. Now we starting to understand the real truth about the history, right? The culture, these ancient cultures got smarter by doing a certain thing, which was agriculture and astrology. And that worked into petroglyphs or pictures that turned into letters, sounds and letters, right? Tracy, you got a question? And now we understand what's going on. Face it, you got a question? Yo. Yo, yo. Anybody got a question, hop in the box. Anybody got a question, hop in the box. But let me show y'all this stuff again. This stuff right here is very, very interesting. Hold on. Very, very interesting. This is interesting right here. This is fire. Anybody got any questions, hop in the chat. Leon of Judah, what's up? You got a question? Comment? Yo, yo.
Hey, what up?
What's up,
I
brother?
was just wondering, what books was you on reading to figure this out, to go down that rabbit hole and stuff?
Man, it took me about 50 books to get to this. To this. I can't give you one because it's so many connections.
Right.
Because sometimes they speak about, some books speak about Tamary, the land of the plow or the hoe, and the beloved land, and then you get to looking at the words, and it goes along with a mirror or ta. It just all connects back to Tamary once you read. So what I would do is I would look for books because a lot of our research comes from a whole lot of different places at one time.
Right, I get that.
Because it's so hard, they spread our information out so much, bro. But I would research um the land of the plow, the beloved land, with the words that go along with it. We're gonna come right back to that to the first agriculture people. With the petroglyphs turning into languages as time went by.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, I appreciate it. That's all. That's all I wanted to know.
Y'all follow the line of Judah. Follow the line of Judah. Let me see. Farmer Bloodline, what's up? Got a question, quick comment?
Peace. What up, fam?
What's up, brother?
Hey, I got a question, bro. Do you read stars?
I can read some of them. A lot. Well, the ones I really need to know. Yeah, the Milky Way. I know a lot about the Milky Way stars.
Uh, the North Star. They say the North Star, the brightest star, right? Or something like that, right?
Um, yeah, sometimes depending on what part of the year it is. Most of the year it's the North Star though.
Yeah,
Most of
cause there's a star out there on the east side, right,
huh.
of Florida, and that bitch is so bright, bro. Like,
Yeah,
oh,
you probably talking about the Easter. That's why they call it the East Star, the Easter stars. That start always in the east. That's the brightest star. Around this time of year, that's the brightest star. I can't. What's the name of the Easter star? Uh, that might be the pole star. See, in different places, it's different stars you see from where you at on the land. You see what I'm saying? But I know exactly what you're talking about. I think that's the star they call the Easter star. So research the Easter star. That's the star you see from Florida. That's the brightest star in the east.
and one more question, bro. All right, this, all right, all right. The stars move.
The stars move.
Yeah,
Yes,
like, all right.
yes, yes. Because that's why I say depending on what time of year it is when you see a certain star. See, that's why Orion, Sirius, the Pleiades, the Taurus for the bull. That's why those stars are so important because they move, and when they align for a certain for an important time in our year, right? So they said the spring equinox was the beginning of the year. So when all those stars moving the land, man, that is the agriculture start, and that's the beginning of the year in ancient culture. So yes, the stars move. That's what makes it so powerful. Yeah,
Appreciate you, dog.
no
Man, we
doubt.
on it. Hey, everybody subscribe to this man YouTube, bro. At least 2 times.
Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. No doubt. Y'all follow Farmer Bloodline. I love the name, bro.
Appreciate you.
Follow Farmer Bloodline. On Farmer Bloodline, the stars align for the summer solstice, spring, winter. Different stars became different deities that became different teachings of different religions. That's where all of that come from. Let me see. The Party King, what's up? One question, one comment. Let's see. Nee, what's up? How you doing? Question, one comment. All right. Pam, what's up? How you doing?
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. How are you? Thank you so much
Good.
for sharing your knowledge and your studies with us. It
No
is
doubt.
greatly
Thank you.
appreciated. When you were talking about the tool, the hoe,
Mm-hmm.
right? I've been researching the weaver
Mm-hmm.
because that word keeps, for whatever reason, coming up before me. So I know it's something God wants me to look into.
Mm-hmm.
So during your study, have you came across anything dealing with the weaver? Because back in the ancient days, the women did all the weaving and they had a weaver.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you study about like Goliath, David and Goliath, and the different stories in the Bible, that's what the giants used. It looks like a weaver beam.
Mm-hmm. Um, Ancient clothing was made out of hemp, right? Like some type of marijuana type plant. Hemp.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
They used the weaver. Um, they used plant-based things to make cloth to make clothing. That's what they different plants made different color ancient clothing. And they used a weaver. So yes, the weaver is an ancient tool used by our culture because they was making something like kind of like the Muslims wear the over like the long shirt like Africans. That still kind of comes from the ancient weaver because they made like the big shawl like shirts. Because I found some receipts of those in the mounds, and I found it in Egypt and I found it in Samaria, and they made it out of different. The regular clothes were made out of hemp, and then different colors came from different plants that they. I don't know how they done this, but the colors came from the plant life, and they weave these clothing. So the weaver, it was used in our culture in ancient times.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much. Y'all follow Miss Pam. Follow Miss Pam. Yeah. Our they found like this hemp like clothing with some type of dye from another plant. So they made the clothes out of the hemp with the weaver, and then they dyed it with different type of plants. So a purple plant dyed his clothing, a yellow, a sunflower dyed his clothing, and that's what kind of like what dye comes from too. Then they use minerals from the earth and dyed different hemp clothing. It's amazing how much these people were doing these beautiful things and thousands of years ago, and it just showed the progress of a people. In other cultures didn't even have no clothes; they were just bare, you know. And our people had different color clothing. That's fire. I got to show y'all some receipts on that. King D, what up? Got a question or comment?
Yeah, my respect.
Yo,
My respect. We know
no
the
doubt, no
truth.
doubt.
I got two questions. I want to ask why they cover colonizing Jamaica right at this modern time, and the other question is why is the Caucasian over there in England pretending that there's a rise of white power again?
Yeah, I saw
Yeah,
that.
I saw it.
Um, Jamaica.
Jamaica.
Pause,
Yeah.
pause your speaker for
Pause
a
the
minute.
speaker for a minute.
It's bouncing back.
It's bouncing back.
Yo. All right. Um, King D. Jamaica is prime land, bro. See, people don't understand. Them islands are the most beautiful, best weather, most agriculture. You can grow anything. The spirituality of the people is beautiful. The islands are a very rare place on the planet, right? Because you get beautiful weather, beautiful people, beautiful islands, and then the ancient culture was the same people who done this. Same people, same agriculture mound builders, right? Because the Achilles in the islands, the lower and upper Achilles, this stuff is aligned with summer and spring equinoxes. Our people built the Achilles and all that stuff over there in the islands, right? These people want Jamaica and Haiti, bro. Everybody want to claim those islands as theirs, but those islands are original islands of the people of Tamary, same people. We try to split up the ancient culture of the islands with the ancient culture of the mainland, but that's where it actually come from. So them people want to fight over y'all beautiful land and y'all beautiful spirituality over there because that area in the world is one of the most lavish places you're gonna ever see with the weather and the people. And then the uprising over there in Europe, that is a distraction because the lower level YT people always want to try to act like they uprising against the elite, right? But in Europe, they're not gonna be able to do that because Europe is already got an army sustainable to stop that, right? Now, some of these smaller countries that can happen, but they are trying to distract us, acting like they are going for some type of power movement, but the whole time they already lost, right? Because they can't prove it's their land. Therefore, if you can't prove your ancestors buried in that land in ancient times, ain't no use you going out there trying to riot and get no control over nothing because you don't even know where your ancestors from. A lot of these YT people be from Africa. They ain't even from Britain and France and and the people over there know this. So they just try to show a little show against the government to try to make us uprise the same way, right? So they can try to do us bad. But those people are just putting on the show. A lot of them just put on the show, bro. They're not gonna get nothing out of it. Good question, King D. Y'all follow King D. Follow King D. Good question. Tomorrow, you got a question or a comment? I got the rest of the people coming up before I get out of here.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Okay, and you, I just wanted to comment on the last live I saw you on when you were talking about the mounds and the indigenous Black Americans. I thought it was a wonderful display.
Thank you so much.
My followers, I did a video screenshot of some of the things you had on there, and a lot of people applaud you for it.
Thank you.
So I just want to say thank you for your knowledge and wisdom.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Because you don't get a lot of that. You don't get a lot of that on TikTok these days. A lot of people just say a bunch of rhetoric.
Yeah.
But you're speaking truth to power.
Yeah. If it don't go back to the land and the people, it's not powerful. It got to go back to a land and a people, and then that's when it connects.
Right.
So, yeah, thank you.
And a lot of people don't do their homework. They just speak a lot of rhetoric.
Yeah.
And it has no truth to it. And then if you're going to go against YT, you really have to have your knowledge together
You better have it.
because they try to run that mentality on you.
You better have it together, or they gonna run circles around you.
Yeah, and I thank you for it.
No doubt. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, Miss Tamara. Y'all
You're
follow
welcome.
tomorrow. Follow tomorrow. Follow tomorrow. I appreciate that. See, this the key to everything, y'all. Okay. The key to everything is if you cannot put fear in me, if you cannot lie to me, if you cannot misdirect me from my land, if you cannot misdirect me from my ancestors, if you cannot misdirect me with words and languages, you cannot misdirect the people. If you cannot misdirect me from my original teachers or my original ancestors, then they lose their power automatically, people. You 80% there. You almost 90% there. If you know what these words mean, what these teachings mean, all that pagan stuff they do with it, where they got it from, and they are trying to manifest something that is not of the planet. They want to manifest materialism and manifest power. Our people were manifesting a great harvest to feed our culture. We was trying to help our people. They trying to do this for, get power off of our ancient culture from what we used to do, but they want power for evil reasons, right? That's why we tried to hide the knowledge from them people long time ago. That's the real story of the Ark of the Covenant that's in the Bible. The real story is we was trying to hide the knowledge from evil men. Because when evil men get it, the world turns into what it is today. Go research it. Roll it on. Research it. Now, these evil men got their hands on it. And when they got their hands on it, the world started to change, people. When they got their hands on our ancient knowledge, the world started to change. We tried to hide it from them. See, people think that stuff in the Bible is all made up, is fake, but you don't understand what they was really talking about. They're talking about knowledge, supreme knowledge, not no biblical stuff, not no religious stuff. We're talking supreme knowledge that can make a peasant a king. I just told you the agriculture makes you a king. So if they are not connected to nature, therefore they know nothing about agriculture. Therefore, they are searching for the information to make them powerful like our people was, right? So therefore, astrology, agriculture hooked to astrology, hooked to spirituality. That's the real knowledge of the planet, right? So if you don't have none of that in ancient times, you are not feeding your people. Therefore, you are not wealthy in the nature's aspect. So they wanted that. And they tore down every tomb and mound they could find, trying to find it. Right? And they finally had found it. And they use that stuff against us today. Then they turn all our teachings to evil after they learn it. Right? So once they get the knowledge and they learn it, you cut through the people from their ancient culture, and then you tell them it's evil. You tell them Baal evil. Baal ain't evil. You tell them Baal evil. You tell them all these underworld stories of the devil, but they're talking about stars from the southern hemisphere. You're telling us all this old evil, it's fearmonger stuff, right? Then you put it back in the religious book, and you try to make everything seem like we are the centers of the planet. It's reverse psychology. That's exactly what it is, the Lion of Judah. You take our knowledge and give it back to us and reverse the psychology on it. And you make all us sinners. Right? We doing bad. We we gotta go to church and pray for our sins. But our people had no sin. It wasn't no sin on the planet. at one point in time. I'm just keeping it real. We just have morals, right? Our morals became testaments to them. Thou shalt not kill, steal, and destroy. We just live like that because we were moral people. They took it and turned it into religion. We use it for everyday life because we like to treat people the way we're supposed to be treated. That is in the laws of Ma'at. So all of that goes with the laws of Ma'at. The laws of Ma'at is our teaching. A lot of things. If you go read the laws of Ma'at, it's coming and put it to the Bible, you're gonna get it right. It's gonna be the same teaching of how to be morally conduct yourself, right? In the laws of Ma'at, it says treat people how you want to be treated. We still hear that today, thousands of years later, right? Eb 3. Right now, I got you coming up for a quick question too.
Yeah.
Yo, how you doing, bro?
Talk about, see, she fucked up when she said put enough for wine.
Yeah.
Misenchanting. Ron Knox, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? Get a quick question, quick comment. You see how Hunter Gatherer was in the chat talking about let your God save you? You seen him say that? Let your gods save you. See, I'm gonna tell you how messed up the world is, y'all. They want to talk to us about let our God save us. But little do they know, this was created to save our people. This was created this is what's created to feed our people, to take care of our people. It wasn't no gods. It's just something for a reminder of a teaching. That's all. Wasn't nobody over us. We just use different animals for different stars, for different teachings, for different seasons, for different agriculture purposes. It's just simple. Y'all created the gods, hunter-gatherer. This is all metaphors we were teaching. Y'all took it and ran with it and turned it into real gods. We were talking to each other. And then when we tried to teach y'all, y'all tried to hurt us. Well, y'all did hurt us, right? All over the world. Too much. You got a question or a comment?
What's good, brother?
What's up? How you doing, bro?
Man, brother, I never get to catch you at the beginning, but I always catch you in the middle, man. But I'm glad you got a YouTube because I'm about to go down the rabbit hole on your damn YouTube page, man. Every time I come into your room, brother, you come with some knowledge, brother, that's just kind of like it's like an awakening. It's like it resonates with me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So my question is, brother, I look at the clay tablets that we used to write on. That's our ledger. I look at the blockchain. We invented the blockchain.
Yeah.
I look at the blockchain we have today as like the ledger, like the clay tablets, like the blockchain 2.0. Do you know? Do you have any knowledge to expand on that? Because that's the new frontier. That's what we're building. I think that's what we're going to secure and keep our knowledge safe. Instead of writing in clay tablets, we're about to write it on the blockchain where nobody can erase us, nobody can take away this knowledge. And I love how you talked about how agriculture, the word God, I mean, agriculture was God but it was but that's just a term to put the importance how important the code is.
Yeah.
It was a codified language to say, hey man, this is supreme knowledge and we have to treat it as such. It's
Yeah.
holy, it's set apart from everything else. So and then when they got the knowledge, they turn our wisdom into gods. So I
Exactly.
love how you went in and into
Right.
that, but if you can elaborate on the agriculture and how that kind of aligns with the blockchain today, I would love to hear your knowledge on that, brother.
What you mean by the blockchain? Like the you know that they use the blockchain for crypto now. You know they
Right, but see, I got a different understanding of the blockchain, brother. And, you know, crypto is just a piece of the blockchain. The blockchain is everything. We can put social media on the blockchain for content creators like yourselves, where you can never be banned, you can never be canceled, and you don't have to go through no middleman because
So you talking about like the internet, like the language of the
right, because
internet.
I mean, they got the internet from the mind of a black man. We know
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
You know, so everything they got from us.
Yeah.
You know, I remember Trump had a speech that said, America invented everything. What else do you want us to create? And then he just started rattling things off, and everything was us.
Right.
Everything was us.
Everything.
So, you know, brother, I'm gonna, like I said, brother, I'm glad you got a YouTube channel. I would love to holler at you offline sometime, brother. Maybe send you some messages, brother. I would love to connect with you, brother. But you are definitely needed for the community, brother. I love how you're the only one coming with this information. Nobody has done the research quite like you and connected the dots like you have connected them. And you're an oracle right now, brother. You're an oracle, brother. You're somebody we got to protect at all costs. And I remember you said something that they was watching you, brother. I know why. I know why they watching you, brother. So I never get to catch you at the beginning, but I caught you now, and I'm in just a little bit that I'm listening, brother. You're giving away the game. I don't even know if people understand the game that you really giving. I don't even think the foreigners that come in here, you know, from Africa and Caribbean understand the game that you really giving, brother.
The power of what I'm telling
They
my
don't
people.
really get it, brother. But I'm telling you, I'm connecting the dots with you, brother. I'm a research, you know. I research and I read myself, and I love the same way you got a love for your people. I love our people as well. The copper colored people, man, we are a special and
Special
unique
people.
people on this earth, brother.
Yeah.
And I love how you are connecting the dots, and you're taking the religion out of it and putting the spirit into it.
Yep. Yep.
And that's the key.
That's the key.
And when you demystify all this stuff, and you just realize that, hey, man, we were the first gods.
Yep.
We were the first one entrusted with the knowledge and the wisdom.
They still talking about us today.
Yeah, they'll never stop. They'll never stop, and they'll never leave us alone. That's why we gotta start protecting ourselves. We gotta put things in place. You know, I always talk about an ecosystem. We have to have our own ecosystem because this system is not meant for us to thrive in. We have to build our own in order to protect ourselves. I would love to get with you, brother, and talk to you, man. Build a relationship, brother, because you're on to something, brother. And we need more people like you, brother.
I just followed you back, bro. Shoot me a DM. I got you, bro.
Yes, sir. Thank you, brother.
Yeah, no doubt. Y'all follow too much. Follow too much. What we gotta understand is this is why this stuff is so powerful. This is why this is so powerful. When these things are going on the planet, right? There is mass famine all over the world. When these things are going on with these extraordinary people who came out of the dirt with the information and changed the face of the earth. So when all this is going on, we got hunter-gatherers and we got people who have the knowledge to do this certain thing. So they had to figure out how to survive on this planet. This planet was not always easy to live on, people. See, we see today and just think everybody just living and running around. And ancient times, people are dying of starvation, right? People are dying of cold. The ice age is cold. I'm hungry. All type of things are going on the planet. So one culture, they can try to call it all they 5 or 6 or 10 if they want to. One culture said, forget that. We're going to figure out how to build structures to keep our people warm in the winter. We're going to figure out how to build structures that align with stars. We're going to figure out, we started off, we're going to figure out the stars in the sky that go along with me planting and harvesting for my people. And when I figure those stars out, I'm going to put these mounds or pyramids aligned with those same stars. Then that falcon that's flying around, we're going to call him that star, and we're going to use that ideology for that bird we see every day to go along with this star. Now we're going to put all this higher knowledge together as I keep building it, and I keep writing it down as I watch the sky for hundreds and thousands of years. So when it finally hit all together, we are self-sufficient. We are the only people on the planet that are self-sufficient at this time. We got structures, we got burials, we got spiritualism that came out of the crop field, looking up the stars and putting our hands in the dirt. We are connected to nature. We're connected to the animals. We're connected to the water. We're connected to the wind. We're connected to everything, right? Therefore, we don't need nothing. The planet gave us everything we needed. Everything we needed. We even learned how to start getting copper out of the ground, creating some type of charge from electricity, people. Gold. Why you think Egyptians and mound builders and all these folk got copper and gold? We are the first miners of the earth, right? And when they speak of Egypt be wanting to buy gold from traders, they buying it from here because our people are the first people to pull that gold out of the planet. So ancient mining, ancient agriculture, ancient astrology, ancient nature prophets, because these are prophets of nature. They can understand nature. They might see a certain thing on the top of the ground and know it's copper up under it because they know nature. That is a real prophet. A prophet prophesizes things in nature he has saw before by doing the work. That's where they come from. It don't come from just, oh, I'm a prophet and I can tell you when you're going to hit the lottery. No, it come from, I saw this happen before on the planet. I can predict it again because I know what the planet does. That's where they come from. Ancient meteorologists, you're right. They know the rain. They know it's going to be drought time. They know all this because they are watching the planet to learn for a certain thing. This knowledge got so spiritual and so connected to the people in the earth, in the planet and the stars that these people just went through the roof as the greatest people on the face of the earth. That's the start of the knowledge. I'm not saying it stayed there. That's where it begun. And then it went into a whole nother, our people just got smarter and smarter and smarter. Buildings and pyramids getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger as the knowledge goes by, right? So therefore, we were at a rate of damn near being aliens for real. Cause we were getting to the point where we were finna create all type of crafts. We might have did create crafts and they hiding it. I don't know. There might be the shit you see flying around that our ancient ancestors created that they stole and they riding in it, acting like this shit come from outer space. See, I look at shit different. If these people can make a building that is grounded to the ground and getting photons out of the atmosphere, out of the ether, and lighting the building up, what else could they do? Think about it. I went to Poverty Point, Louisiana. That's a mound builder site, one of the oldest ones in America. They got big